Hello guys, this is Mrs. Ross, and this is lesson 92, practice set and start problems. It won't let me go back, so will it let me go forward? It won't let me do anything. Oh, there we go. Praise the Lord. So lesson 92, practice set and start problems. This is going to be kind of difficult, so I highly suggest that you take notes. Let's see. So the regular price was $24.50. But the item was on sale for 30%. What was the sale price? So we're going to start making these ratio boxes that have percent and change. And at the beginning, it's not going to be fun. But we will get there. So we have original, change, new. Okay. Original is going to be 100%, so the 100 goes from the bottom to the top. The change is 30%, and we know that it's on sale, so we're going to subtract 30%. So the new item is actually just 70% of the regular cost. So this is $24.50, which is the actual regular cost, and then it wants to know the sale price. Okay, so I'm going to use this line and this line to make my proportion, ratio box, proportion, cross multiply. And then I'm going to cross multiply. So really the hardest part of this is the ratio box. So I have 100x is equal to 70 times 24.50. Let me get my calculator out. Let's just listen to a song. Divided by 100. Okay, so my sale price, after I go through this and I divide by 100, is $17.15 is what I get. Okay, let me change colors and do the next one. The number of students taking algebra increased, so this is a positive, by 20% in 1 year. If 60 students are taking algebra this year, how many took algebra last year? Okay, same type of ratio box with the original change new, original change new, original's 100%, actual. Okay, it increased by 20%, so I'm going to add that, so my new is actually greater than 100%. Okay. If 60 students are taking algebra this year, so that's new, how many took it last year? Okay, so I'm going to take this line and make my proportion. And then I'm going to cross multiply, so I have 120x is equal to 60 times 100, and then I divide to get rid of 120, so x is equal to 60 times 100 equals divided by, I get 50 kids, which makes sense because it's an increase. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, bikes were on sale for 20% off, so this is a subtract. We're going to take off the 20%. Thomas bought one for $120. How much money did he save by buying the bike at the sale price instead of the regular price? Now this is interesting because we're not looking for the sale price. We're not looking for the regular price, but we're looking for the difference between the two. Let's see, actual. This is original change new. Original is always 100%. He bought it for 20% off, which gives us 80%, right? He bought it at $120. We actually want to know this number. How much did he save? Okay, so we're not going to put the negative in there. It's going to be 20 over 80 is equal to x over 120. 20 times 120 divided by 80. I think the math part is hopefully the easier part of this. Like I said, it's the ratio box that everything hinges upon the ratio box. And I get that he saved $30. Way to go, Thomas. Okay, so D says that the clothing store bought shirts for $15 each. $15 each. Marked them up 80%, so that's a plus 80%. to sell at retail. What was the retail price? So let's make our ratio box. Ratio box, proportion, cross multiply. Candy Mountain. Okay. So this is original, change, new. Original is always 100%. They add 80%, so our new is 180%. They buy them at $15. We want to know how much they sell them for. So we're going to use this row and this row to make our proportion. And then we cross multiply. Divide by 100. X equals 15 times 180 divided by 100. And I get $27. Not bad. Okay, E says which of the problems above is the change in increase. So when we look at D, D is an increase. Let's go back and see the other ones. Let's see. This was a decrease because it's 20% off. And then B is an increase because the students increased by 20%. So I would say B and D. All right, the population of Houston, Texas increased by about 25%. From 1990 to 2000. This we don't need to know. Those are numbers that are not going to be a thing. If the population was about 1,600,000 in 1990, what was the population in 2000? So this is exactly what we just did. Original, change, new. It does have some big numbers, but we're not scared. Original, change, new. Original is always 100%. It said it increased by 25%. If the population in 1990, so originally was 1.6 million, what was it in 2000? So our numbers are going to be big, but that's okay. 100 over 125 is equal to a big number over x. And then we cross multiply. Good gravy. Divide. That's a 0. Oops. There we go. A handy dandy calculator. Million. Got to make sure that's a million. 1.6 million divided by 1. Okay, I get 2 million. So that is an increase, and I think that's acceptable. Yay! Next one. Because of an unexpected cold snap, the price of oranges increases by 50% in 1 month. After the price was increased, if the price after the increase was 75 cents each, what was it before? Okay, again, same thing, still lesson 92. Original, change, new. Let's go ahead and make our ratio box. Actual, original, change, new. This is 100%. It says it increased 50%, so we're going to increase that 50%. If the price after the increase was 75 cents, please note how I wrote that. What was it before, which is up here? So we want these two lines. Okay. Okay, and I got 50 cents. All right. The snail moved 1 foot in 2 inches. Use 2 unit multipliers to find its average speed in yards per hour. Okay, so we know that the overall formula is given times unit multiplier is equal to the answer. So we were given 1 foot per 2 minutes. And we know we have 2 unit multipliers to give us yards per hour. So let's change the foot to yards first. So we know that there are 3 feet in 1 yard. So that cancels the feet, and we've got yards at the top. And then we have 60 minutes in 1 hour. so that changes the minutes to hours, and hours is in the right place. So now we have 1 times 1 times 60 over 2 times 3 times 1, which is 60 over 6, which is 10. 10 yards per hour. Okay, if x is equal to -5 and y is equal to that, y equals what number? So what we're going to do is we're going to take this x and plug it in right there. So y is equal to 3 times -5 minus 1, which is -15 minus 1, which is -16. Okay. A merchant bought a stereo at wholesale for $90 and marked up, so that's an increase of 75%. What was the retail price? Let's go ahead and answer that first. So this is again our lesson 92 with our original change new ratio box. Original change new. 100% goes there in the top. He marked it up 75%. He bought it at $90. We want to know what the retail, what he sold it for. So this is 100 over 175 is equal to 90 over x. 100x is equal to 90 times 175. Divide by 100. Okay, 90 times 175 equals divided by 100. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. I got 157.50 as my answer to A. I'm going to change colors because we have B. It says if the stereo sells at the retail price and the sales tax rate is 6%, what is the total price? Okay, so first thing we have to do is make this into a decimal. So 6% is 6 per 100, and when I divide that, I get 0.06. To find the tax, 157.50, this is B, times 0.06 gives me the tax, which is $9.45. And then to find the total, I have to add the tax. This is the total. And I get $166.95. That's my answer. Okay, let's go ahead and do 17. It says one ace is missing from an otherwise normal deck of cards. So a normal deck of cards has 52 total cards and 4 aces. Okay, how many aces are still in the deck? So the answer to that is 3 aces. How many cards are still in the deck? The answer to that is 51 cards. If a card is selected at random, what is the probability that the selected card will be an ace? So probability of an ace is going to be 3 over 51. Let's see, is 51 divisible by 3? It is. So we can reduce this. Divide by 3, divide by 3. I get 1 over 17. Okay, let's see if we can do 21. Find the missing numbers in the table by using the function rule. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. This will be part 1 of 2, and we'll start up with 21 on part 2 of 2 for lesson 92, practice set and star problems.